One of our most compelling loan programs is our one-day flip loan. This is also called an ABC deal or transactional funding. Let me explain how it works. In your training as a real estate investor, you've been taught how to go out and acquire deals at significantly less than market value. You've also been taught that you always find the buyer before you find the deal. For this example, we're going to use the letters A, B, and C to describe how this kind of deal works. You've done the work, have your marketing in place, and your phone is ringing off the hook with highly motivated sellers. You've interviewed them and done your preliminary research and made an offer. We'll call the seller of the house A. You'll also have a list of potential buyers, just as you've been taught. And one of the buyers on your list, we'll call them C, wants to buy your new investment property. They'll make and sign an offer to purchase. You, B, are the smart real estate investor that brought A and C together. So now you have two executed contracts, both set to close on the same day. The only thing is, in order to comply with the laws that govern double closings, you must fund your deal with separate funds before the buyers completes theirs. So, in order to make that happen, RE Cash Source will wire 100% of the money for you to purchase the property from the seller, A. Then after that deal is signed, the buyer, C, brings their money to closing. With that money, you pay off the original one-day flip loan from RE Cash Source, including any fees charged, and the rest of the profit is yours to keep. So let's take a look at a hypothetical example. Let's say that the seller, A, has a property worth $150,000. They are highly motivated and they accept your maximum offer of $100,000. So, to purchase this property, you need a $100,000 loan from RE Cash Source. Now, let's assume you agree to sell that property to your buyer for $140,000. Remember, we always seek for a win-win agreement where everyone gets what they want. That means when the buyer brings in their money, there is a gross profit for you of $40,000. RE Cash Source will only charge you 2% of the loan amount, in this case $2,000, plus a transaction fee of $495. That means that, in this hypothetical example, you would profit $37,505 minus any other closing costs you would typically incur. You could see why this is such a popular loan. You put a real estate deal together using none of your own money and keep the lion's share of the profits. And the best news is, you can do as many of these deals as often as you want. There are several important things to know about this loan. 1, the money you are loaned must be held and not leave escrow at the title company. 2, the buyer's money needs to be deposited in escrow before RE Cash Source will wire the funds to close the first transaction. 3, it doesn't have to close the same day. Sometimes these loans can take anywhere from 1 to 5 days. But either way, the fees are the same low 2% of your loan amount, plus a $495 transaction fee. The one-day flip loan from RE Cash Source is your best bet when you want to create a wholesale flip deal that generates immediate profit without putting any of your own money at risk. When your deal is ready, submit it to RE Cash Source for funding. We are excited to see you succeed as a real estate investor.